Hello guys, welcome to my latest video. Today I'm going to be ranking all of the Premier League teams on where I think they'll rank. So the first category is Champions of England, then Champions League getters, Europa League candidates, mid-table mediocrity, survive relegation, and on the way to the championship, which means they get relegated to Division 2. So first, it's Everton. I'm deciding between Europa League candidates and Champions League getters, because if you look at their record right now, they're 8th in the Premier League. So currently, I would put them around either mid-table mediocrity or Europa League candidates, but I'll put them to Europa League candidates and hope they do well. Next up, Leicester City. Leicester City. Let's see about them. They're 3rd in the Premier League, so I would put them at Champions League getters, and they've been doing pretty well this season with Calvert-Lewin. He's been a good player for them. Next up, Newcastle United. I think they're mid-table mediocrity. They're pretty low in the table. I mean, they're not too high, so I don't think they can go anywhere above that. Next up, Leeds. They're looking really promising at the first game of the season when they almost tied or beat Liverpool. But and they were winning a couple games, but they're falling from there. So I'd put them at mid-table mediocrity. Next up, Wolves. Oh, it showed the wolves like the animal, but let's look at them. Oh, they're 13th in the Premier League, so I would put them at mid-table mediocrity. Next up, Southampton on the way to the championship. They're pretty garbage. They're not doing well at all. They're at 14th, but honestly, I don't know how long they can last there. I'll put them in survive relegation for now. Next up, Arsenal. Normally, Arsenal are like a Europa League candidate, but right now, honestly, they're just a mid-table team, and they haven't done that good. Next up, Crystal Palace. I think Crystal Palace are not that good, and I'll put them in survive relegation. I know that's pretty bold, because they're 12th, but I think they'll drop a couple places by the end of the season. Next up, Chelsea. I would put them at Europa League candidates. I mean, they've done pretty good, but they're not the top teams. So it says they're 4th, but I don't think so. I think they'll drop a couple places before the end of the season. Next up, Fulham. That's easy on the way to the championship. Manchester City. I'm predicting that they're going to be champions of the Premier League. They're leading by a lot of points, and honestly, I think they'll stay that way for the rest of the season. Next up, West Ham. I'm going to put them at Europa League candidates because they're top 5. They're actually 5th right now, and they're doing pretty good for where they're at. So I would definitely put them there. Next up, Burnley. I think just mid-table mediocrity. There's not anything special to them right there, and I think they'll just stay at mid-table for the rest of the season. They're at 15th right now. I think they're going to go up. Liverpool, honestly, where Liverpool are at, technically they should be mid-table mediocrity. And they're actually, I'll put them in Champions League getters because that's where I think they should go. But with their injury troubles, they're actually pretty low in the table. West Bromwich, Albion on the way to the championship, not very hard. Brighton, I'd say another mid-table mediocrity team, not doing that well. Next up, Tottenham. I'm going to say they're a Champions League getter team. Currently, they are at 6th, but I think they'll climb up a couple places. Next up, Manchester United. They're in 2nd place. Well, but behind by a lot, but second place, and I'll put them in the Champions League getters. Next up, Aston Villa, another mid-table mediocrity team. Not good, not bad. I'll just leave them there. And then finally, Sheffield United. It's not very difficult. I'm pretty sure they're at the bottom of the table, and they're not going anywhere. Straight to the championship for them. Anyways, thank you for watching my video, and I will see you guys next time.